Okay, everybody, what's up here? So as you can see, I got a little beanie here. It's a Las Vegas beanie here. I'm wearing it for this video just because it's pretty cold right now in my house. So that's why I'm wearing a beanie here in this video. But today, what I want to talk to people about is United possibly getting new owners. That's right, because I've been reading all over the news that apparently Manchester United, they could be getting new owners. There's like currently a bid for the club. And let me just say this, man, as a diehard United fan, if there is one thing that I want from a United owner is one that's going to, really look after the club, kind of like how, the owners of Manchester City are looking after the club with care, and ones that know what they are doing. Because if you want to know the difference between the United owners right now, not even going to mention their names, and the City owners, let's just say the Manchester City owners, they know what they are doing. They know what it takes to run a football club, despite City being, recently right now in a lot of controversy because of, I guess, financial fair play. Despite all that, let's just say I think City have better owners than United do, because looking at Manchester United, if there is one thing I don't understand about the way how the club is run, especially these last 15 years, because let's be honest, it's been already, this year, it's going to mark exactly, I think, 15 years since Manchester United last raised a Champions League trophy. Like, back then, I was in elementary school last time United raised a Champions League trophy. That's how long it's been since United won a Champions League, was when I was only 11 years old, because I'm 25 right now. I'm going to be 26 soon in like a few weeks and all that stuff, because I grew up in 1997. So I still remember the old days when United were just a club that would strike fear into oppositional teams, one that would just play football, no drama, none of that, because if there's one thing that I feel like United have been dealing with this past 10 years, one thing that really holds them back, despite the ownership being very incompetent, let's just put it that way, is them always being at the center of drama, and I feel like that always gets in the way of the of the club's success. Because if United want to have some sort of success in the near future, like how they used to have with Sir Alex Ferguson, they need to have an owner that's going to basically look after the club with care. One that's not going to treat the club like their own personal bank account, because that's what I really feel like United have been treated like these past 15 years, or these past 13 years, is just treated as a bank account, not ever, especially after that Cristiano Ronaldo transfer to Real Madrid in the summer of 2009. This is what I'm going to get into here in this video, because when Cristiano Ronaldo was sold to Madrid in the summer of 2009, Sir Alex Ferguson never got to get that money. The money that United got from that Cristiano Ronaldo transfer to Madrid, apparently I heard in a video that only Sir Alex Ferguson said he didn't know where like the remaining 60 million went, because I think Sir Alex Ferguson only got 20 million at that time, to to basically spend and see who they could find as a replacement for Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the biggest issue with United these past 15 years has been from the time they sold Ronaldo to Madrid, they have not really been able to find a good replacement, for Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's the biggest problem with Manchester United, especially in the transfer window, is just their recruitment strategy has been absolutely just freaking terrible. Because, if there's one thing I remember about United when Sir Alex Ferguson was the manager, especially from the time he took over, I believe 1986 was the year that Sir Alex Ferguson took over as the manager of United. If you just give a manager the money that he should need in order to spend to get a good player to replace a player that's already left your club, if only they would have given Sir Alex Ferguson that remaining 60 million from the Ronaldo sale, then maybe United would have been able to raise a Champions League trophy in the post-Ronaldo era. Because from the time Ronaldo left United, they have not to this day ever raised the Champions League trophy. And the biggest thing I want to see right now as a United fan is them get owners that know how to run a club, ones that can know how to basically just replace players that have already left the club, in other words, replace players with adequate talent. That's the biggest issue with United these past 10 years now. And, if United get a new owner, hopefully soon, if they get a new owner, hopefully it's going to be one that knows how to reinvest the money into the club from all the transfer sales as a way to, basically improve United's recruitment strategy, because that's been the biggest issue that United have been dealing with, is just their recruitment strategy to replace replace good players they sold already has just completely gone to crap. And this is why I feel like United have been a total joke of a club these last 10 years, if I'm being honest here. And this is just coming from a United fan, a diehard United fan like me, that wants to see this club succeed again, that wants to see this club raise a Champions League trophy. So it's like, if United could get new owners right now, I would really appreciate that, because, you know, once United get new owners, I guarantee you they could be as good as they were under the Sir Alex Ferguson years. Trust me, they could be. They just need to, you know, give Ten Hag the money to spend, and maybe in a year or so, you know, if United manage to finish in top 4 in the Premier League, maybe they can once again be that team that can fight for a Champions League trophy instead of just fighting for a Europa League title. Because let's be honest, you know, Europa League, yeah, I do watch it, but it's not really as, you know, prestigious or exciting as the Champions League is, okay? And while I would be pretty stoked to see United win a trophy, I would be more stoked if they could just get new owners and just, you know, ones that know how to run the club, so that United can once again be on that quest to raise another Champions League trophy, something they have failed to do since 2008, since they had Cristiano Ronaldo. Because obviously, you know, if only Sir Alex Ferguson would have had that remaining 60 million left to spend from that Ronaldo sale to Real Madrid in the summer of 2009, instead of him just being given 20 million, then maybe United could have won a Champions League with Sir Alex Ferguson in the post-Ronaldo era. But yeah, this is pretty much here with the video, ladies and gents. So basically, to sum things up, all I want is just an owner that can be as good as the owners for Manchester City. In other words, just an owner that knows how to run a club, knows how to make smart transfer decisions, and one that can basically appoint people that know how to land good players at United, you know, big name players, because that's what United really need right now. So that's all I gotta say. See ya.